We are going to be testing Tesla Model S with the Autopilots. They got the summon feature. We're going to be testing it with a person, and I'm going to go ahead and throw myself in front of it and see how well it does. So let's try it. Alright, so go ahead and tell me what to do.
Just basically stand right dead smack in the middle. And I am going to use the summon. I'm not going to drive it myself.
Alright.
I'm loading up the app if it's easier. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I'm loading up the app. It'll work better. Wave mic.
What do you want to stand?
Stand like straight in front of me now.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to steer around him to a certain extent and stop at 12 inches once again. That was kind of cool, right? Now we'll try the side sensor.
Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you stand in the right spot where you want.
Yeah. Summon to return the target spot. Over a little more. Yeah. Now I have a theory it's actually going to try really hard to go around you this time.
I got another idea.
I
got an idea.
Yep.
How about we want to last second, I will walk right in front of it and see if it catches.
Oh, have it forward and just go first?
Yeah. Sure. You know, like how people are on their phones texting, not paying attention to what's around there. Let's see how well it works.
Want me to drive down the road at 18 and have you jump out in front of me?
Maybe later. Let's try this first.
Okay, beginning now. Yep, auto stop. Took a delayed second though.
But it's still stopped, right?
Oh yeah, it stopped. It actually did pop up. It had the sensor pretty much across the front.
It's not every day you're jumping in front of a car. As soon as I see a Tesla, I'm going to start walking in front of it. And I kept myself a little bit of road distance here. That didn't work. Okay, so. So what
something I just thought about now.
What's up?
There's no lines on this road, so I couldn't do autopilot. I could do traffic aware cruise control.
Okay.
That just flashed on the screen, emergency stop, and wanted me to take control.
Okay. Then want to try it somewhere?
We'll try it with the lines right here.
Okay.
You know what, why don't you hop in? We got to go up a little bit ways because the lines won't work over here.
Alright. He is going at a low speed. I gotta be honest with you, that first time I was a little nervous. Here he comes. Alright. I'm standing right here. The car is coming. And it didn't work. Okay.
Nope, once again it just flashed. It could have something to do with the speed.
Okay. Well, I'm not about to test it any faster.
Yeah, I'm not testing it at like 30 or 50.
Yeah.
Did it do it? It didn't stop itself, but it gave me, you know, the emergency brake now.
So one of the things that KmanAuto actually stated is that we were both curious as to why the autopilot or traffic-aware cruise control did not stop on its own when there was a human interaction with it, as far as like somebody walking in front of it, or we weren't really going to test it with another vehicle or some other very large object. Given this circumstance, I wanted to try what we had available and what could be more valuable in a human being, right? So we were curious as to why the autopilot did not brake for the human when I walked in front of it. The other thing we were sort of thinking about was it may have something to do with the fact that autopilot is still currently, as of this moment in time, in beta mode, and they also state that you are fully responsible operating this vehicle and all this other, you know, stuff that I'm not going to get into. And also, they also state that you should be using this, if I remember, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's highway use only for right now. There may be some stipulations to some very large main roads, because if you can have a car in front of you and the car brakes and drives accordingly, you can actually set autopilot on a main road and your Model S will follow that car. So, and if you're just going straight and the person brakes and everything, the Model S and autopilot will also brake. So that's good there, but Tesla says that you're fully responsible for operating this vehicle. They also say use this on highway use only and some other things too. And again, autopilot being in beta mode, so that may have something to do with it, but if it's going to work, it needs to absolutely brake for an object such as a human being like that. Now, the car likely is not smart enough to know that that's a human being, or maybe it is. If it's smart enough to read speed limit signs, we wonder if it's actually smart enough to know that there's a human being walking in front of it. We want Tesla to treat anything that gets in front of it as if it were a human being. Anything as large as a human body like that, or because it could be, you know, the wind is strong and it blew some yard decoration of some kind around, like a Halloween decoration, like a Halloween type of blow mold or a snowman blow mold for Christmas or something like that. If it's large enough like that, etc., we want Tesla to treat it as if that were a human being, and it should act accordingly just to be on the safe side, to keep everybody safe and to avoid hitting an object so you don't have damage on your vehicle, because that's never fun. So as I mentioned probably like 100 times in the video, do not attempt this on your own or in real world scenarios or circumstances or etc., because we were taking the risk at this. We wanted to see what would happen. As you saw in the videos, and as I mentioned, KmanAuto has his hand over the steering wheel ready to go to move over and swerve out of the way if it were to fail. And also I was going to have a plan I would jump in the other direction so everything was fine. And we only did this in the safety of everybody else, make sure there was nobody else around, and we eliminated any chance of anything going wrong. So again, thank you very much for watching.